In today's video, I'm going to be going over 5 smartphone gimbal moves to take your shots from boring to a little more interesting, and we'll be using the DJI Osmo Mobile 6 along with an iPhone 12 Pro. And if you stick around to the end of the video, I have an extra bonus shot to include into your sequence. Most beginners, when they get a smartphone gimbal, they just want to pan from left to right, up to down, and maybe do some walking back and forth. The first shot is going to be a simple push in. And instead of doing what everyone normally does and just pushing in, we're going to add a few different things to the shot. So most people for this shot would just hit record and start a push in, which is fine. I mean, that's not a bad shot. But what we want to do is, especially with the DJI Osmo Mobile 6, extend this pole. And then one thing you always want to remember, especially for shooting on your phone, is to lock your exposure and your focus point if you can. So if you throw it into underslung mode, let it tap and hold, and then I'll hit record. If you're just getting started in your video content creation journey and you're looking to take the next step, I have a link down in the description to my YouTube guide. It goes from idea to upload and provides frameworks and ideas to help you get started on your video creation journey. So if that's something you're interested in, go ahead and check out that link down below. The next shot is a reveal shot. There's beautiful scenery and it's just really pretty all around. And what most people would normally do is just a pan, or they might, if they're focused on an object, a quick pan, something like this. But what we're gonna do is add some movement. So kind of like a crane reveal. We're gonna start here with some of the trees and the rock, and then we'll get to the water, and then we'll go all the way down to the bag. Make sure your subject is the way you want it. We'll be in FPV mode for this shot. What I want is start here, come down, like this. One more time. Trees, water, bag. The next shot is going to be a subject tracking shot, but going from side to side. And so there's 2 ways to do this. You could do it on your own and try to keep your subject in the center, or you could actually use Active Track 6 in the DJI Mobile 6 and the DJI Mimo app that will help you keep the subject in the center. So this is the first one on my own. So I'm gonna get really low here and then hit record and slowly go side to side. And back up. And so a good practice way to do this is getting into a lunge, a side lunge, and shifting your weight from one leg to the other. And then you could exaggerate the movement of your arms. And then to do active track, we just draw a box around it, and now the gimbal is tracking. So assume the same stance, hit record, lower it in frame, hit record, and then slowly pan from left to right, and it keeps everything in the center. The next shot that we're gonna do is called a push past or pull past. And what we're gonna do is I have the bag on the other side of this tree. There's branches and stuff all in between. And what I'm gonna do is start farther in and pull out, and then push in past all these leaves and grass and branches and stuff to create an interesting looking shot. So for this, I am gonna use the extension pole, and I'm gonna bend it like this for selfie. Or we could start over here. That feels better. So we start over here and we just push. And pull. If you're finding value in the first 4 tips, go ahead and hit the like button so that we can move on to tip number 5. The next shot that we're gonna get is one that you can really only get with a gimbal, and that is a spin shot. So we're gonna switch to the spin shot mode. So it's saying that this works better in a slow-mo. So what we're gonna do is set this like this, and spin shot allows us to rotate like this. So we'll start kind of here, and most people would just hit record, frame up the shot, and then start a spin shot. And the only thing wrong with that is it's a little bit boring. So what we're gonna do is add a push-pull to add some interest. Get into a stance, hit record, and then slowly push in. And then we can start here in the recording and then slowly rotate and pull out. And those give you a different type of shot that's, you know, a little more interesting. It has a little more movement than just a standard spin shot. As a bonus shot, I'm gonna show you something that you usually can't do if you're just filming product stuff. Sometimes you actually want a person or yourself to be in the videos that you're filming, and that's where I think the DJI Osmo Mobile 6 comes into handy, because with Active Track 6, you can actually set this down. I have it attached to the included tripod legs. We'll just set it on the ground. We'll have it track myself, and then we'll get some shots with me walking through the frame, walking along this little bank and setting the bag down, and that'll add just the final touch that we need to make an interesting video. So I'm gonna set this up. And so to start tracking, I'm gonna use hand gestures, so I'm pretty close. Got it. All right, now we're active tracking me. So grab the bag, start over here, and we'll create just a and that's how Active Track 6 works. So there you have it. Those are my top 5 smartphone gimbal moves using the DJI Osmo Mobile 6. If you want links to anything that was mentioned in this video, hit the description down below. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to do the work, believe in yourself, and most importantly, keep creating. Peace.